Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. I am back in action. Hopefully this phone is gonna give me no volume problems. It is Monday, September 30th at 8 o'clock in the morning, or 8:02. For those of you who know me, you know I'm not a morning person. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jim. I am Jerry Ann Henson's husband. You have probably, if you're from Jerry Ann's channel, you know who she is, you know who I am. If you're not a subscriber of my wife's channel, you can look her up, just look her name up, Jerry Ann, JERI hyphen ANNANNHENSON. Yes, I'm going to have trouble talking this morning because I'm not a morning person. I'm usually still asleep at this hour. But because it's that time of year where my allergies and sinuses are a pain for me and Jerry, sometimes I have a hard time sleeping. So since I was having a hard time falling asleep, and because of Jerry's sinuses, she'll snore. So do I. But when my brain starts working and my body doesn't want to, I can't fall back asleep. Sorry, I woke up a little dehydrated. Anyhow, this is just a reintroduction to my channel. I was been up since 7:40ish. Came into my little space, my space / guest room. You'll see that I have a little roll top desk that I use as my workspace, while the rest of the room is a guest room. So those of you who are watching this going, why does this guy have a pink bathrobe behind him? Well, it's because it's the guest room. That's the guest bathrobe. Mirrors, because my wife likes mirrors. I don't know why. But anyhow, in my videos, you'll hear me talk about my past, stuff that I do over here, which over here is basically anything from Bible study to reflections of the day to Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, I still play D&D. Don't have very many players, it's just me and my wife right now. I don't really advertise that I play it because I've been so away from it for 20 years. Almost 30 years. Oh boy, I'm getting old. But, yeah, I figured since I'm up, I'm awake. I wanted to do something 2 days ago after Jerry Ann and I did a live vlog, but I just didn't get back to it. Combination of being busy and I'm sorry. I am sorry. I had so many other things on the brain that I just couldn't sit long enough to do this. Jerry Ann wants me to try to do this at night when I get home from work. Mostly because during the daytime before I go to work, it's us. It's our time to be together. Because a lot of times when I get home from work, I'm either just, it's 11:30, 11:15, 11:30 at night. And we can't sit down and watch things together or do things together out in the living room because it's right outside my mom's space, basically. The other side of the house, which we don't show that often, is blocked off by a door, a small hallway, and then my mom's office and bedroom area. She's got 2 rooms for herself at the other house. But no, I'm finally getting back to this, and I'm hoping this will work out. Hopefully within the next day or so, I'll be doing more. Oh, I heard the door close. Jerry's up. She might have woke up because I wasn't in the bed. Or she might have had to just get up anyhow, like me. I wake up sometimes, my brain starts going and my body doesn't want to go, but once my brain starts going, I can't really fall back to sleep anyhow. But as you might have heard in our last live blog chat, whatever you want to call it, I had basically said that once I get my channel back up, I'll be talking about anything and everything from personal feelings, thoughts of the day, Bible study, talk about my video gaming, which I do. I try to balance myself out between, or I want to try to balance myself out between the Bible study and the gaming, whether it's video games or not. Thumbs up on the fact that you guys are helping out with Jerry Ann's channel, and she's getting up to almost, I think last time I looked, 48,000 viewers. And because of your viewership, there's a good, strong chance of me being able to spend more time working with Jerry and helping her with her channel, and then doing my own channel. It's been a pretty good. I mean, she started out, I should say, 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago. I can't remember. I don't remember. I'd have to look at her channel and see what her start date was. But it was slow go, and for a good period of time, I had to hold down 2 jobs, which I didn't mind. I mean, the money was needed for bills and whatnot. Well, thanks to her channel, I only have to work 1 job, and part-time at least part-time. I'm going to start getting emotional because I'm happy. Yes, for any guys who come in here to look at this video, I don't hide my emotions. I'm not going to belittle myself by trying to be what society thinks is a man's personality or man's emotional state, or whatever society wants to call what a man should be. I am true to myself, I am true to my wife, and I'm true to God. Society, government can go take a flying leap as I'm concerned. And don't even get me started on politics, because I will make everybody mad. Because as I'm concerned, I am like my father. You can take the politicians, drop them on a desert island, tell them you've got 1 boat with one oar, and whoever can best the other person by wit and strength to get on that boat might be worth following. Otherwise, no. Government today, it's not for the people. It's for the person with the big dollar bill. That's not right. And to be honest with you, the last politician that my father or myself, even though I was too young to understand politics, that we gave a damn about was Ronald Reagan. Why? Because he was for the military. He was the only president that the world had been afraid of for years. Because Ronald Reagan would be like, oh, you're going to shoot at me? Guess what? I'm just going to destroy your whole town. I don't care. He was the type of person who would be shoot first, ask questions later. All these other politicians that want to bend over and kiss some other country's butt, no. Trump, as far as I'm concerned, two-faced, yellow-belly, lion sack of crap. And that's how I feel. You can get mad at me for it. You can laugh at me for being the way I am. I don't care. This is how I feel. Nobody's going to change my opinion. No. He wants to build a wall around himself. But anyhow, I don't want to go down that direction because I will go into a rant that, well, let's just put it this way. It won't be friendly. That's why I try to stick to what I like, what I enjoy, what makes me happy. Which sometimes isn't easy because sometimes I don't even know what's going to make me happy. It depends on the day, the events, how I wake up on, what side of the bed I wake up on. But, yeah. I gotta watch my time because I will go nuts. I will go into a long-winded, mindless banter. Oh, God. I don't know why I'm so thirsty this morning. Anyhow, yeah. It is early in the morning and my brain has just gone cuckoo. So hopefully my next video will be something more positive and awake. That's why I kind of want to do it at night, because I'll be done with the day. I'll have more daytime, more day events, not just mindless banter. What was that thing? Oh, yes. Jan's channel. You guys have helped out with that. We appreciate it. Hopefully, now I can't say when this is going to be. This is kind of like something me and Jerry had talked about, been back and forth about and talked about. And we kept on saying, once the channel gets to a certain, I guess, monetary value, income, however you want to put it, hopefully we can make enough money where I can not have to worry about going outside the house to work. I can be here, help her more, do more on this. Our big goal is to basically be able to get a RV and take our show on the road. Maybe do DIY, or not DIYs, Dollar Trees and various store, Dollar Tree, Five Below, Walmart, whatever, in different states, different cities right now. Hopefully different states. Hopefully be able to get the chance to maybe meet and greet. I would like to do, one of my dreams was to be able to get an RV and not really work Renaissance fairs, but visit Renaissance fairs. I love the Renaissance era. Anybody who knows, any of you who have children or grandchildren who play video games, especially Assassin's Creed, Ezio, one of my favorite characters from the Assassin's Creed series. Connor would be my second because I like Native America. Or Native Americans, Native America. But anyhow, thanks to you, this is all happening. I mean, yeah. thanks to you, it's all happening. Hopefully, one of the things that we had talked about was if we go traveling, and she does DIYs in the RV, that we can stop at craft fairs or just sell or give away some of the stuff that she makes to you, the viewers, when we stop in your area. Um, Unfortunately, for those of you who are watching who are from overseas, Britain, Scotland, Ireland, even though I'd love to go over to visit, I don't know if we'll ever be able to do that. I mean, we might be able to take a vacation, but one of my ideas was to basically, if we get the chance, and hopefully we do get the chance, maybe it's not a if anymore, maybe now it's an when situation. When we get the chance to basically get an RV and start taking the show on the road, part of our videos, if not a whole separate channel, is going to be our travels. Hey, we're at such and such a location. If you happen to live in the area, drop us a message. Maybe we'll meet up someplace for brunch, lunch, whatever. Or, hey, we're in Yellowstone National Park. We're going to videotape the park for you so you don't have to worry about paying money to come see it unless you really want to. The reason why I said Yellowstone is because Yellowstone National Park is one of my favorite places. I did get the chance to work there 2 summers. I may put a video up about Yellowstone. I know some of my videos in the past were about my past and the things that happened that I remember. I'm going to look at some of those old videos and try to restart where I left off. So hopefully that will be coming up soon. Now I know right now, because of the fact that I'm not getting monetized because I do not have enough viewers. Thanks to you, I've got almost 500, but I need 1,000 viewers to monetize my channel, where I can earn money off of it and help with the bills. I'm not really asking for people to jump in just so I can get 1,000 people. I want you to view my channel for its content, not just because you happen to jump over here off of Jared's channel and you want to see what I do. I enjoy the fact that you did become a member of my channel from Jared's channel just to see what I do by myself. I will tell you this much: Jerry Ann is the crafter. Jerry Ann is the shopper. I'm just the talker. Yes, when we're together doing a video, I don't talk that much because when we're together, I let her do the talking, unless it's going to be something I want to talk about or something I can talk about. Like I said, I'm not a crafter. I'm a gamer. I'm a reader. I do read books when I get the chance. I'm not an ordained minister. I will never call myself an ordained minister unless I do become ordained through a legitimate, and I'm not saying Jerry got ordained through an illegitimate, because she got ordained by an online, I don't even know how to describe it because I don't know exactly what it is. It was basically a legitimate, she's got documentation and whatnot, but it was basically an online overnight I don't know if you call it a course or a questionnaire or whatever it was. She did it primarily because her bestie in Texas has an older daughter who was wanting to get married and wanted Jerry to do it or be there, and so Jerry got ordained so she could legally marry them. She's only done that once. She knew the girl her whole life. I am not positive if, I'm not going to say the name. I don't want to say the name. I'm not positive if the young lady was or is Jerry Ann's goddaughter or not. I know Jerry Ann does have a goddaughter from her one sister in Vegas. Excuse me, folks. I just seem very thirsty this morning. I haven't even had my morning cup of tea. Yes, I drink tea, herbal tea. My morning tea is Irish breakfast tea with honey. I found that honey, one, is natural. It does not spike my blood sugar or anything like that, like regular just sugar. Dre and I are trying to go into a diet. We're looking into possible keto. I don't know what it is. All I know is I told her, if you want to try it, that's fine. I eat basically everything. Well, I shouldn't say everything, but I eat most of what she cooks. Should be eating more vegetables, but I don't know why. I'm not big on most vegetables. I'll eat my broccoli. I'll eat green beans, Brussels sprouts. I used to eat salads like crazy, but I don't. I don't know why. I don't do it anymore. I guess because right now with my lifestyle, work type situation, I eat whatever I can. Unfortunately, not everything I eat is good. As you've probably seen from a lot of our shopping hauls, I get a lot of junk, chips, cookies, snack cakes, things like that, Twinkies. I know I probably shouldn't be eating all that, but there's no excuse really. I mean, I eat it because it's quick and easy. It's available. It's easy to grab and go type food, which is not a good excuse. To be honest with you, it's not. I guess part of it is because it's comfort food, and not that I need a lot of comfort. It's just the German chocolate, the German snack goods and whatnot. I know they're rich and decadent and whatnot. But the thing is I'm starting to realize, thanks to my iWatch, when I'm working, I burn through a lot of the calories and a lot of the calories, and because when I'm at work, I'm on my feet for 9+ hours a day, anywhere from 4 to 5 days a week, and I don't get the chance to sit down. I'm on my feet the whole night. It's just me and one other person when there should be at least 3 people in that store. But we had to let go of a couple people. One of them for theft and the other one for just sheer unreliability, I guess you'd say. She had a habit of calling out at least once or twice a week. And she only had like 4 or 5 days out of the week. And she was there from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. And she didn't do as much as I did, because after I worked one morning. Granted, I was only there 4 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock. First 2 hours I was doing donuts. The rest of the night I was on the register because this girl that I was just talking about called out. We got one, well, he kind of quit because of the fact that he was unreliable and he wasn't really doing his job when he was there in the first place. The manager decided to cut his hours and he just decided to up and quit. That's fine, you were a bad seed anyhow. I usually don't like talking about my coworkers, but when you get somebody who works with you and they are, 1, negative the whole day, 2, tell me who's working with him he's done his job when I can look into his workspace and be like, no, floors aren't done properly, all the dishes aren't done. And his biggest complaint was they weren't doing dishes in the morning time. And, well, the new manager is trying to put a kibosh on people walking out of the store without finishing their job. And I can understand one or two people need to leave at a certain time because they got kids they got to pick up from school and whatnot. But, I know I joke about it, but it's actually kind of true. I am 47, going on 48 here in the next, well, in October. For those of you who are going to ask, it's October 21st. I'm 48. I have a bad lower lumbar from a herniated lower lumbar disc. 2 knees that are getting weaker from all the work I do. An ankle that's basically seen its fair share of damage. I've got medical issues, one form or another. I don't have mobility issues because it hasn't gotten that bad. But if you have a 48-year-old person, doesn't matter if it's man or woman, who's got health issues, bad back knees, whatever, they basically worked their body into a painful situation. And you're working with a 20-something-year-old person and you're running circles around that 20-year-old person when you're twice their age. It's kind of like, there's something wrong with this picture. It's okay, I understand, I have experience, I've done this kind of work throughout my life. I've done customer service, food service, retail, most of my the last 20 years. It makes me wonder what's going on with these kids nowadays. Because I don't know if it's their upbringing, their work ethic, their whatever. It's just getting bad out there. I'm in a I wouldn't say small. I'm in a small town, or big town, however you want to call it, Rolla. We're up there around 20,000 residents or more. But we're not New York. We're not St. Louis. We're not LA. We're not Chicago. We're not a big city where the big cities have turnarounds because workers are a dime a dozen. So those of us who are workers, like myself, I'm not saying that I'm a loyal person to my job, but I punch in, I bust my butt trying to keep that place clean, helping customers, dealing with issues in one form or another. People yell, hey, you're out of cups over here. Ice cream's not working. Are you out of ice cream? Stuff like that. Plus people pumping gas and trying to make sure they don't drive off, which unfortunately I had one last night. Luckily in a small town, you don't have that many people who do that because even though we've got our year-round residents and then during the school season we've got our college residents, most people don't do that because we can look at your vehicle and go, I recognize your vehicle, you were here last week, you forgot to pay for gas, I'm not going to serve you. Or, I remember you from last week, you did me a favor by helping me deal with a problem on the floor. Somebody dropped something, you picked it up for them. I get all kinds of people. I get people who come in there who are rude and throw the money at you, or they're rude and they just leave their trash right there in front of you on the counter by the register. I had this one lady who, she bought a pack of cigarettes. She unwrapped the cigarettes and left the wrapper right there in front of me. Didn't say nothing. I went to say, do you need your receipt? She was like, I don't want my receipt. and walked off. Like, okay, this lady's having a bad day, but really? I mean, it's bad enough I have people who basically unwrap their straws and leave their straw wrappers by the soda machine, or pull out an extra lid and leave it by the soda machine and walk off. They don't even try to throw it in the garbage, which is like not even 2 steps away. They could have just leaned over and put it in the little bin. No, but it all ages. I've had all ages do that. You know. Now I can understand if you're in a rush or something like that, but Sunday is usually the quietest day of the week for us. No, not yesterday. Anyhow, this is over 30 seconds, or 30 seconds. Yeah, this is over 30 minutes, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for everything you've done for both me and my wife. Thank you for coming viewing my channel and, you know, being there for, well, I don't know if you're there for me or I'm there for you, or it's a coexistence. But thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed this particular segment, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber and you want to subscribe, hit that bell. You'll know when I put in a new video. Hopefully it will be at least every other day instead of once in a blue moon. I'm sorry for the factor of the past that it was once in a blue moon, mostly because the fact of this camera, or not this camera, my old phone had very poor microphone. Because we did a test on the old phone and this phone was better, so I got this one now that Jerry's got a new one. Anyhow, I'm ranting again. Again, thank you for coming in. Thank you for your viewership. Thank you for your subscribership. Thank you for everything you guys have done for us. Anyhow, so hopefully see you soon. You guys have a good day. God bless. And see you around. Bye.